Growth is never by mere chance. It is the result of forces working together. Honor bespeaks worth. Confidence begets trust. Service brings satisfaction. Cooperation proves the quality of leadership. Courteous treatment will make a customer a walking advertisement. The best teamwork comes from men who are working independently toward one goal, in unison. Luck is always the last refuge of laziness and incompetence. The art of effective listening is essential to clear communication, and clear communication is necessary to management success. The 5 separate fingers are 5 independent units. Close them and the fist multiplies strength. This is organization. I do not believe in excuses. I believe in hard work as the prime solvent of life's problems. Theory is splendid, but until put into practice, it is valueless. The well-satisfied customer will bring the repeat sale that counts. Change is vital, improvement the logical form of change. Exchange ideas frequently. I cannot remember a time when the golden rule was not my motto and precept, the torch that guided my footsteps. Clock watchers never seem to be having a good time. A merchant who approaches business with the idea of serving the public well has nothing to fear from the competition. Responsibilities are given to him on whom trust rests. Responsibility is always a sign of trust. Men are not great or small because of their material possessions. They are great or small because of what they are. The greatest teacher I know is the job itself. It was always my practice to train salespeople under my direct supervision, and to treat children with the utmost consideration. I never trust an executive who tends to pass the buck, nor would I want to deal with him as a customer or a supplier. The golden rule finds no limit of application in business. The problem with the Bronco is to get on and stay on. This is the problem with the golden rule to understand and apply. No serious-minded man should have time for the mediocre in any phase of his living. Every man must decide for himself whether he shall master his world or be mastered by it. The best of merchandise will go back to the shelf unless handled by a conscientious, tactful salesman. No business can succeed in any great degree without being properly organized. Success will always be measured by the extent to which we serve the buying public. I believe in trusting men, not only once but twice, in giving a failure another chance. It is always the start that requires the greatest effort. My definition of an executive's job is brief and to the point. It is simply this: getting things done through other people. Too many would-be executives are slaves of routine. The disciplined are free. The keystone of successful business is cooperation. Friction retards progress. No matter what his position or experience in life, there is in everyone more latent than developed ability, far more in used than used power. We get real results only in proportion to the real values we give. I was long brought up to think that it was nothing short of a crime to miss a sale. Salesmanship, too, is an art. The perfection of its technique requires study and practice. Selling is our number one job. Never get away from selling a lot of merchandise. Personally, the more you sell, the more you learn. It is the service we are not obliged to give that people value most. We can serve our customers well only if our buying jobs are right. You cannot sell if you haven't ordered wanted goods into your store. A store's best advertisement is the service its goods render, for upon such service rests the future, the goodwill, of an organization. I believe a man is better anchored who has a belief in the Supreme Being. The thought in my mind was that I must be a good merchant. If I were a good merchant, the rest would probably take care of itself. No company can afford not to move forward. It may be at the top of the heap today, but at the bottom of the heap tomorrow, if it doesn't. The men who have furnished me with my greatest inspiration have not been men of wealth, but men of deeds. Determine to do some thinking for yourself. Don't live entirely upon the thoughts of others. Don't be an automaton. As a rule, we find what we look for, we achieve what we get ready for. There has never been a time when a career in the penny company was not a challenge that brought out the best in a man. Do not primarily train men to work. Train them to serve willingly and intelligently. Salesmanship is limitless. Our very living is selling. We are all salespeople. Success cannot come from standstill men. Methods change and men must change with them. There's no better friend to any merchant than a fair competitor.